Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone this morning? Oh, I got a dog wanting in. I'll be right back. They can't come in all at once. Well, get out of the way, Bubba. You big ox. Good morning. Sorry, I had to go let a dog in and there's a fly buzzing around me. Oh. So, what are you up to today? I've got to get some fencing done if the rain slows down. So, well, good morning, Sissy. How are you? And now I got another dog going in. Hold on a minute. Come on. It'd be too easy if they all came in at once, you know? So what part of Texas are you in, Sissy? I'm in Oklahoma here. There's a fly on my computer screen. Hold on, y'all. You're going to get shut just a little bit. I missed him. We finally found fly spots. Oh, Flower Mound. Well, we're getting sprinkles right now. So it's just enough to keep you in the house. Oh, you're over by DFW? Well, you're not far from me then. I'm in southeastern Oklahoma, down around McAllister area. It's just easier to tell people around McAllister because I tell you what I do. I got an extra cup. Good morning, Raven. Good morning. There's a fly that has landed on my camera, so if he gets over the lens, y'all, it ain't a spook today. So, but I know if I hit it, it's going to send y'all flying. I love you too, brother. So, what is on your agenda today? I've got to try to get that chicken pen done better. I've been working on it the last 3 days. Man, I've got blisters and see them mainly there and there from using those pliers. These stupid things right here. I wish they made these with a wider handle because these things are just eating my poor old hands up. But whatever it was, between 30 minutes of me going out there trying to get the ducks to go in the chicken house, and of course they was being butts and didn't want to go, and me coming back in the house and telling Rick, well, I'm going to give him 30 more minutes. Between that 30 minutes, something got a duck. So I told Rick, I said, that pen's got to be done better. So I lost another critter. It's really starting to get to me, and it's really starting to add up. I've went from 6 ducks to 2 ducks. I've went from 30 chickens down to 6. But I did go yesterday to Atwoods, and you know I had to go buy the baby chicks when I go. Well, I ended up bringing home 12 baby chicks, but they can't go out. They can't be left out in the big pen because, well, heck. Yeah, it didn't duck. I hope it gets better. The only way it's going to get better, it looks like, is if it ends up eating all my crap. And that's going to be peeing me off big time. But yesterday I seen the biggest. I said it was a hawk. Rick says it was an eagle. That is the biggest bird I have seen in years. He thinks that that's what got my duck. But I looked up and I was like, holy crap, when I seen that bird. I told Rick, I said, that's the biggest bird I've seen. But if it was an eagle, it was a young eagle because it didn't have a white head. Well, I'm hoping it gets better because I tell you what, I've been out there working on panels for a chicken pen. And if anything tears into it, it worked hard to get everything it got because I've been using those little J-clips. I've got the cattle panels, which are 16 feet long. I got that little, it's a chicken wire, but it's a coated chicken wire. It's coated steel. No, I ain't gonna hide that I'm a smoker. People can see my flaws. I'm not perfect by no means. Anyway, it's got holes in it. I guess they're probably about an inch, inch and a half. It's not like the big ones, you know. My mama calls this baby chick wire, if that makes sense. Because baby chicks can't get through it. But anyway, I'm going to try to get off here. Anyway, baby chicks can't get through it. And it's 6 foot tall. So my goal is to get it on those cattle panels and then try to fix an arch out of those cattle panels and then take that stuff up as high as it'll go on there, which it'll be 6 foot. Yeah, I've got some aviary netting, but that's what whatever it is going through to get my chickens. Well, this ain't I wish I could afford the hardwire cloth, but the hardwire cloth is a lot more expensive than this stuff. But this stuff ain't made like that old cheap chicken wire, thank God. And it's 6 foot tall, 50 foot long. Of course, I'm cutting it into and putting it on panels. And I've been taking these and those little J-clips, and every square has 4 of those little J-clips on it. So if they're getting in it, they're going to work their butts off to get into it. I'm going to tell you that right now. And then, of course, I'm going to put I've got some old horse wire out there. Honey, I'll have to show you in a video because this is on my computer and I have a desktop computer and I can't take you outside. I bought it at Big V Feed in McAllister. So you'd probably have to go to a feed store like your local co-op and see if they can get it. They've got one more roll down there I'd like to get, but I'm going to have to wait till payday to get it because what money I got goes on my calf. No, it's raining today. Sorta. It's sprinkling. So the sun ain't out, but usually the sun gets here about 7 a.m. But I'm hoping it stays nice and cloudy and just drizzles all day. I'm hoping we get a good drizzle all day long. Because lands, we need it. But I know tomorrow if the sun comes out, the humidity is going to be horrible. But it was so, night before last, it was so humid outside. You walked outside, even at midnight, it would just suck the air right out of your lungs. No, I won't have to water today if it keeps drizzling. I'm hoping it keeps drizzling. Oh, you got rain yesterday? See, I didn't get no rain yesterday, but I woke up this morning at 5:30 and it was raining because I got up, come in here, fixed Rick. I'm actually sleeping at night, y'all. Hey, morning, John. Fixed Rick some coffee. And he asked me, he goes, how long has it been raining? I said, I don't know. I said, I just got up. So John, are y'all living at the new homestead now, or do you have to wait till September? So do y'all have to wait till September? I was watching your video earlier about what you were talking about. I don't quite understand it. So you're going to have to explain it to a dumb girl because I didn't really understand what you was talking about. I was trying to figure out uh, how in the world you're going to make a cave. Uh, or maybe I understood it wrong. I don't know. That early in the morning, my brain just wasn't working quite right. But I went out and let the chickens out a while ago because I can't keep them in that pen because that's just a trap for whatever's getting them. So now if I can get the posts up, which is not easy. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have some of the best soil there is to drive T-posts in, okay? But I'm getting too old for that crap. I don't know what kind of fish that is. It's my Hunter Honey's fish. It's just little yellow fish is all I know. And he's half a bubble off. If you watch him, he's kind of sideways. I don't know. They left him over in the cabin without any AC running. And it got really hot in there. And now he's about a half a bubble off. He kind of sideways all the time. Well, you was talking about that something about a cave and the draw and planting in the cool. And I was trying to understand it, and it just went over my head. Well, T-posts are easy to put out here. It's just, I'm getting old. And they're not as easy. I mean, I can drive them easy. It's just lifting that heavy thing up over the top of them. Because once it's over the top of them, I can give her heck. But I have to fight it like crazy to get it up there. And ours is a homemade T-post driver. And let's just put it this way. Hubby makes stuff for his strength instead of my strength. And the T-post driver he has out there weighs probably a good 40 pounds. And me trying to lift it over my little fat head, whew. Yeah, that's what you was talking about. And I was trying to figure out how in the world you was going to dig one out. All right. Have a good day, Elizabeth. Oh, yeah, imagine that. The Rick's is homemade. And my gosh. It's so funny, y'all. I have to go out there, have to have the driver, have to have the post leaning on my chest, lean back, pull that thing, and put it on there, and then set the post up. It's a workout. Gonna use some big boy toys? Well, I hope so. You look like a troll and you hate bumblebees. Well, I don't mind bumblebees. I just don't. How do I explain it? One or two, three bees, I'm okay with. But it's when those people that's doing the bee videos and the bees start swarming the camera and the buzz, man, anxiety sets in. I mean, I'm like, I have to turn the sound down because I can't handle that sound. I can watch them, but I can't handle that sound because it just freaks me out. Did you get stung? I can watch them, but I have to turn that sound down because if I don't, I'm more anxious than a cat on a hot tin roof. I start freaking out. My heart starts doing this stuff. Can't do it. Can't do it. What? Rocky Road. Well, what did I miss? I went to bed last night, y'all. Where did you post it at? Because it ain't come through my email. Unless I just hadn't got to it today. Ow! You tell him, Jibber. Mike. That's going to fall down. What was that? Was his name Rocky? The red-headed guy that had the bumps and the lumps? Hey, his name was Rocky, wasn't it? So what was you doing to piss off a bee? Just curious. Because I've learned you don't swat at them. You just walk calmly. All right, John, you take care, brother. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, he had a bone defect. And he usually had long hair. And his head was real big. And I don't know how to explain him. They say he's really a nice guy. If he's still alive, he was a nice guy. I hadn't seen him in years. Hey, Aid. Oh, Wes. Within 30 minutes last night, something got one of my ducks. Hey, Verns. How are you? Oh, no. So Mrs. West hit it to be. I'm doing good. I'm getting a little aggravated. Lost a duck last night. But I'm about to get the panels done for the new revised chicken pen. It can't be a coyote. It got it in the pen. Oh, your daughter-in-law. Um well this is what gets me, okay? I was out there with the ducks and there was nothing, but this little black duck kept looking up underneath the chicken house. Well, I got down and looked best I could look, which I'm going to tell you what, I'm blind in one eye and just don't see good out of the other. And I didn't see a blame thing. So I said, okay, I'm going to give them 30 more minutes to get to where they can get in the house, get in their house, because I had them locked in their pen at this time. So I come in the house, in here about 30 minutes, go back out there, my duck's missing. But I don't know if there was actually something underneath the house that got it. But I also seen the biggest bird, or I thought it was a hawk. Rick says it was an eagle, that I had ever seen in my life yesterday evening. I looked at Rick, I said, oh my Lord, that thing's huge. And nah, a snake wouldn't have got a duck that big. Anyway, I said, oh my Lord, that thing's huge. And he said, well, is it an eagle? I said, no, it don't have a white head. And he goes, well, young eagles don't have a white head. But if that was a young eagle, that was a big old freaking eagle. Because it looked like, from where I was at, which I may be wrong, but what it looked like to me, looked like its wingspan was at least 4 feet. And that's not counting the body, or, the body looked like it was huge. And he goes, you sure it wasn't a buzzard? I said, no, that was too big for a buzzard. And so I'm wondering if maybe it got it while I came in. Because you couldn't see where it drug it through the fence or anything. So I took a flashlight out there. I come back when I once noticed it was missing. I grabbed one of those spotlights, went out there and got on my belly underneath and started shining that light underneath the chicken house to see if it was up under there with it, because that's where it drugged the last. That's where whatever it was drugged the last one was up under there, and then it drug it out once I come back in the house to get a gun. But I had a gun with me on my belly looking for that. Didn't see nothing. So Rick thinks it might have been an eagle that grabbed that duck. So I don't know. I just know I'm not a very happy camper. But I ended up buying me 12 more baby chicks yesterday. I told Rick, I said, that fence, that pen will be completely done before those chicks get let out. You think so? It was a huge bird. I mean, he was huge. I'll guarantee it would have carried off a small dog. It would have had a hard time grabbing Bear Bear because he's a little fat ass, but I think it could have took Domino off easily. But it might have just been, I was so excited, got so excited when I seen it. It looked bigger than what it was, but to me it looked huge. So, but yeah, to me it looked like, I mean, huge. But Rick thinks it was an eagle. He said if it was an eagle, it was a young eagle because it didn't have a white head, and here comes the pain in the butt. She gonna lay here now. Could be a golden eagle. It could be, but I mean, the Eagles are getting um, pretty. Oh crap! I lost the word. I guess you'd say prominent in this area now. Oh, are the Goldens bigger than? Well, this sucker was huge. I've not seen any golden eagles out here, but I have seen white-headed eagles out here. But that was several years ago. But now over at the lake, which is just probably about 8 miles as the crow flies, the lake, uh, McAllister Lake. Now, when we drive through there, you can see pairs of them. And I'm going to tell you what, I catch that sucker swooping down and I'm out there. And if I have the ample opportunity, I'm going to take him out. I don't care. Good morning, Rebel. How are you? But now my goal is to finish up that one panel. I had run out of clips. I liked about 30 clips, having enough to do what I was doing. So I had to go get a pack of clips yesterday. Once I get those clips up, then I got to drive T-posts. And I'm going to put down the apron wire before I do the T-posts. You need more coffee? Well, I got a little bit left here. I can share it with you. But I'm going to drive those T-posts about every 4 feet because I'm wanting to take those panels and build an arch with some more panels. And I've got some of that, the wire will go up 6 feet. And then I've got that netting that they were talking about to put over that. But then in one area, I've got what they call a sunshade to put over that so the chickens will have some shade. But I know I can't afford to keep losing chickens the way I'm losing chickens. So I got to try to go down in the pasture, round up some of that horse wire, and bring up here. And I'm dreading that because it's been growed up in grass for about 10 years. So I'm really dreading that. You crazy cat. But I ended up getting me, I think I got 6 barred rock, and 6 astrolorp. They had a bunch more down there, but I can only afford so many at a time. Had to go get my air conditioning fixed in my vehicle. Yes, well, I had to go get a tire fixed because I don't know where I went. Or what road it was on, but I picked up like 6 roofing nails in one tire. Don't know how in the world I did that. So while I had the vehicle down there, I asked them, I said, do y'all work on air conditioners? And they said, yeah. And I asked them, I said, well, how much does it run? And he said, well, let me check it out and see what you got. So he put some Freon in it, and he goes, well, he said, it's getting cold, but it's not blowing very hard. I said, yeah. I said, that's one of my big problems. I said, it don't want to blow. So then they ordered either a relay, resistor, whatever kit, put in there. It's blowing, but it's not blowing real good. He said, well, you need a new blower motor. And I said, well, how much do I owe you so far? And he told me, and I said, well, that's all I can afford today, because that was almost $200. Thank God the tire repair was free, because I'd bought my tires through them. Hey, sweet mom. So Rick said he's going to try to pick up a blower motor this weekend and put in my vehicle, so I might have a good AC. Honey, it don't have a filter. That's the first thing they were going to check. That year model does not have a filter anywhere. Because the boy told him, said it don't have a filter. Because he told him, he said, check the filter. The boy goes, it don't have a filter. He goes, yeah, it has a filter. And he goes, what year model was it? And I told him a 2004 Dodge Durango. And he's looking it up, and he's looking it up, and he goes, it don't have a filter. That boy looked at him and said, I told you. So, evidently, everything just gets sucked through it. Go figure. But that was the first thing he told him. He said, check the filter. And we come back in there. He said, it don't have a filter. He goes, what do you mean it don't have a filter? He said, you need to put one in it. He goes, no, it don't have a place for a filter. So, and the owner told him, said, no, it's got to have a filter. So they went and looked it up, and no, it does not have a filter. So Sam was like, well, this is the strangest thing I've ever seen, a vehicle without a filter. Good morning. How are you? How are you, Highland? Or should I say go, go, mama? But anyway, $200, and at least it does blow cold air. Don't blow it good, but I didn't have sweat just pouring off of me. And then after he got that fixed, I asked Crick, I said, what do you want for supper? I said, I'm bringing home supper tonight. I said, I'm not cooking. I said, I've been at the getting my vehicle fixed all day long. I said, I've sat at the repair shop for 5 hours. I said, then I had to go and hunt clips because they're made in China. And most of the places didn't have them, thank God. I should have grabbed all the packages that Atwood's had, because I only had 3 packages because I can't get them anymore. But I was being nice. I wasn't going to hoard them. But now that I'm thinking about it, I should have got them, but I can order them from Amazon. No, Julie, I went to bed the last several nights, except for the night that all of us sat up and talked. Um, I've been going to bed between 8:30 and 10 o'clock normally. And I've actually been sleeping until about 4 o'clock in the morning. Today, I slept till 5:30. Well, I can't say it's continuous sleep because the medicines I take has me going to the potty all night long. So, but at least I'm going back to bed and going back to sleep. So I've actually been able to be sleeping. See, my bags aren't as bad as they usually are. They're still bad, but not as bad as they usually are. And I've been forcing myself to not take a nap during the day. You're having sweet tea? Well, good. I'm having some coffee right now. I'll probably have a Pepsi in a little while. How are you this morning, Ava? But I tell you what, last night I think I got up. It seemed like it was every hour on the hour, but I know it wasn't because I only got up like 4 or 5 times. And finally, the last time I got up, I thought, it's got to be getting close to time for Rick's coffee. So I come in here and got his coffee on and looked at the computer, and it said it was 5:26 a.m. And I was like, wow. Oh, honey, it's been so hot. It's actually cooler here today. Um, it's not very hot outside right now. Let's see. It's 77 right now. So no, hold on. Let it update. It's 75 degrees right now, and that's with it sprinkling. And it says we have 30% chance of showers, which it's sprinkling now. And it says we have 30% chance of showers all night long. And oh, it goes up to 60 after midnight. So oh, you've been awake since 4:30 a.m. Bless your heart. I've been awake since right at 5:30. So morning, Pink. How are you, babe? I was sitting in there looking at my freezer. Oh, you got a 50% chance of rain. Right now we're only at 30, but it's been sprinkling all night long. So, but it says we have a 60% chance after midnight tonight. So, morning, Nancy. Oh, your grandson and his wife moved in. Oh, you got 2 kitchens? If I ever get to get the cabin complete, I'll have 2 kitchens. I'll have one in here and one in the cabin. $73 degrees. Oh my. Hey, Chasing Life. I am good, sweetheart. How are you? When kitchen to clean isn't up, girl, my kitchen is a mess. I gotta get in there and get it done. Well, I need to get in there. I was looking at the freezer and I was like, oh my gosh. I told Rick, I said, I need to get a lot of stuff canned. A lot of stuff. But I really don't want to heat up the house because this house is too big to try to cool back off. Teenage some cooking at 3:30 is a recipe for dirt. But oh my. Yeah, we're gonna need all the canning we can get. That's what I told Rick. I said, I'm thinking I may go ahead and try to can up most of the meat that we have because my garden just didn't do crap. And I'm just going to try to start getting some frozen vegetables at the store. And then I'll probably dehydrate a lot of them. All right, Highland. I have a feeling we're gonna be in for a really bad year. Hey, did y'all watch the video of those doctors that went to the I don't know what capital they went to. Um, but they was talking about all the mess that's going on, about how the country's been lied to. And I was like, I forgot how many different doctors got up and spoke. Oh, very smart, Rebel. Well, we could have signed up for the school to deliver Kate lunches out here. But I told Rick, I said I would rather it be for people that actually needed it. I said, because we can make it. Yep. Yep, Wes. But every time I turn around, y'all, Rick's bringing home. He'll buy 6 packages at a time of Brussels sprouts. I mean, I appreciate him bringing stuff home. Don't get me wrong. And I like Brussels sprouts. But I don't like what they do to me after I eat them. Because, I mean, it's running back and forth to the potty. Well, I mean, our school had already bought it, but we live 25 miles from the school. And I don't think any of the other kids out here signed up for it. And I didn't want them to drive clear out here for one child. You know what I mean? Well, see, the school was delivering. The school was delivering. They called, and that's going to make deliveries. But I didn't want them to come clear out here for one child, you know, because that's just a waste of the school's gas. And at that time, I was scared because I thought this stuff was really, really, really terrible. And I didn't want to put anybody in danger, making them have to get out of their home and come clear out here. Because I told Rick, I said, if it's that bad, no, you know, because there's no sense in them risking their life to bring my kid food. Because at that time, I was one of those people that thought, oh my God, the world's ending, you know. And now I'm one of those people, just leave me alone. Let me go do what I want to do. If I get sick, it's on me. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true, Rebel. That's true. I hope YouTube don't notice what I have sitting over there. Because I just now noticed what's sitting over that shoulder. If they don't notice it, maybe I'll be all right. I probably just pointed it out to them now. But yeah, I didn't want people to get out and expose themselves. And now it's like, really? Are you, Wes? Are you really? Oh, I know. I know, Rebel. It's a shame how much has to be wasted. I understand, Pink. I understand, Pink. I do. But I think if he takes his vitamins, uh, there's some stuff that's called, hold on, I'll get it. You can also drink. Hold on. Oh, shut up, cat. But this is it's called Top Hat, and it's a tonic water that a lot of people use to make mixed drinks with. But it has let's see, filtered water, sugar cane, citric acid, natural quinine, zeus hop extract, whatever that is, grapefruit peel extract, some kind of bark, CINCHONA, bark extract, chamomile tea, Darjeeling tea, and exorbitant acid vitamin C. I just drink a little bit of this. Oh, yeah, they would. They would make great. Morning, Dee. But I've ordered several bottles of that top hatter when they said that, because I was wanting that Schwapps. Amazon stayed sold out of it. You can't get it in town. So they had this top hat. So I ordered several bottles of it. It's all right. I don't want to drink it straight because it's not that appealing. But it helps. I mean, it gets the quinine and stuff into your body. And if you're taking your vitamins and stuff, you're less likely to get it. But I personally don't like the way it tastes by itself. I don't mind adding it to some juice. I won't drink it straight because to me it don't taste that great. But I will add it to juice. So, okay, what kind of book? What kind of book? I'm being nosy. What kind of book? Coke tastes better with bourbon. I know. I like Coke plain. I'm gonna grab me some ice, y'all, and grab a Pepsi, and I'll be right back. Cause I drank all my coffee. Oh, shut up, cat. Leave me alone. Why don't you go bother somebody else? I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. They forgot their swimsuit edition. Ooh. I like plain rum. Make a good pirate. I like spiced rum. I'd make a darn good pirate. I don't normally drink a lot of alcohol. I did drink a beer the other night. Arr. I would guess it would be Arr, Mickey. But yeah, on the after chat when Wes and I was all after we got through talking out in the whatever, I told him, I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna get me an adult beverage. Hey Jimmy. And I went and got me a Budweiser because I didn't pay for it. It was my son-in-law's. He left it here. And that's teasing me, telling me it wasn't an adult beverage. And I said, hey, it was free. And they said, well, then it's an adult beverage. And before I could get the one bottle drunk, I think I had to leave like 3 or 4 times to go to the little girl's room because y'all ladies know how water pills work. I think there's 2 or 3 more of the Budweisers in there, and then of course my son-in-law had Coors too, so he wasn't prejudiced. So there's still some Coors in there. There's still some Budweiser. My hubby drinks that Wild Turkey. That stuff's rotten good. I can't do's it. I can't do's it. I can't do's it. I had a quart of moonshine in there, and Rick polished it off. I can't have nothing around here. Yeah, free beer's the best. The moonshine was free. Hold on, y'all. There's a fly. Dang it. And he drank it. I pretty much like free anything. I like free food the best. You can tell by looking at me. Oh, yeah. It was the good stuff, too. The man that made it did a very fine job, I will say. But yeah, the man that made it did a good job. It was good stuff. And then Rick polished the whole thing off. I was like stinking on it. And he likes that Wild Turkey 101. And he goes through probably about 3 bottles a week. Oh, do you? That's cool, Eva. But he brought me home, let's see, some of those frozen, oh, y'all, you know those little pouches that you put in the freezer? Rick brought me home some of those. I drank half of one and put it back in the freezer. My son drank half of one and put it back in the freezer. Well, I was going to drink the rest of it the next day. Rick had found them. He drank them both. I was like, that gummit. I don't drink very often. I've had more this year than I've had in probably the last 10 years put together. And I think I've drank, let's see, 2 beers. Since the first of the year, I've probably had a total of 6 or 7 drinks now. And I've drank more this year than I've had in the last 10 years put together. Oh, now I like Mike's Hard Lemonade, but my gosh, I hadn't had none in, well, let's see. Hubby bought me some. Hubby bought me a 6-pack 4 years ago. And I finally drank the last one of that 6-pack in January. So maybe I've had 7 or 8. 8. Maybe I've had 8 or 9 drinks. Shoot, I don't know. But I do like Mike's Hard Lemonade. And I also like that. I like the Smirnoffs, like the flavored ones. And then you drop a Jolly Rancher down in it and let it sit. No, you don't drink, you guzzle. Yeah, when like the other day I'd been working out in the heat. God, I come in the house. I was just, I opened up a beer and drank it. I ain't gonna lie. I opened up a beer and drank it. I have not had any homemade wine. Now, used to, when I was younger, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I could put the liquor away. And then I didn't have no liquor for like 10 years. And one beer would knock me on my patootie. Yeah. And at that time, we only had 3. There's a 3-point. And now there's 6-point. Yeah. Only way to go unconscious. Now, I used to like to drink in my younger days. Ooh, I could drink. I can't do it no more. I drink 1 beer and I start getting tipsy. Now, my son-in-law at one time, he was making some peach wine, but I don't know how it ever turned out. But I did. Cat's over there playing with stuff. She got her ball. But As far as I know, I've not had any homemade wine. You're annoying. You see, I've never had persimmon wine. Y'all gonna listen to the cat now. She's playing with her stupid ball, getting it caught under furniture and everything. But I do like moonshine. I had a friend that was going to teach me how to make it, and he's battling cancer right now, so. I don't have your number, D. You're going to have to send me in an email. I don't have that phone anymore in it. Or send it to me on Facebook. So what are y'all's plans today? I got to clean up the kitchen. So, and I don't want to. Now the cowboy candy, that's jalapenos, right? All right. You take care, Go-Go Mama. I don't have a dishwasher other than me and Kate won't wash dishes. So evidently I'm the only dishwasher in the house. That's why we do a lot of eating off the fancy china. It's called styrofoam plates. Because I hate doing dishes. That's like when Wes and Liz was here. Oops, said her name. Like when Wes and his wife was here. We ate off the fine china. We always eat paper plates. Morning, PJ. How are you? How are you feeling? That's what mine is. Mine's glasses and pans that gets washed. Because we eat off paper plates. Well, and silverware. Tempted to just start buying plastic silverware too, because I hate doing dishes. I'd rather scrub toilets. I told Rick, I said, he needs another wife, one that likes to clean. I'd do the outside work as long as she did all the cleaning. He looked at me and he said he wouldn't take another wife. I said, then get me a maid. I told him, I said, I don't mind doing the outside work. I'll brush hog, I'll mow, I'll do anything there is outside. Just please don't make me have to clean a house. Because I don't like going outside, doing everything, coming in hot and sweaty and having to do this mess too. Oh, I understand. Hey, Patty. Ugh, I still got to call you. I'll try to. Are you going to be busy here in a little while? Is tonight Tuesday? Oh, it is Bible study tonight, isn't it? Okay, I'll call you after we get off this live. I'll have to let me write myself a note because I'm so scatterbrained that you know how I am. Call Patty. There we go. I put call Patty ASAP. Because if not, I ain't going to remember. Wes, before Bible study, send me a text message. Because if it's raining, I won't be outside and my phone will be by me. But if I'm outside, my phone ain't by me. Which is kind of stupid, I guess, because but I gotta try to finish that chicken pen. I gotta see if I can get that wire out of that grass down there. Morning, Bonnie. And if I can fight that wire out of that grass, I may just do it the easy way. I may just take and mow as much around that as I can possibly mow. And if the grass ain't too wet from the little shower we got, set that stuff on fire because it ain't going to matter if it rusts a little bit. It'll just disguise it so the varmints won't see that there's wire there. But of course, I may have to wait till a day that it's dry to do it. Which I don't mind having right now since we're in the drought. I don't mind a little rain. All right, Ava, you take care, honey. Well, I lost a duck yesterday evening. We don't know if a coon got it or what, or if it was the big old bird that I seen got it. That bird was a huge bird. Looked like an eagle. You're having problems with snakes? Well, knock on wood, I ain't had no problems with snakes. But I did end up getting me 12 baby chicks yesterday. I think I got, Teresa, I think I got 6 Australorps and 6 Barred Rock. I think. I ain't sure. I just told him to give me all of them that was in that one bin, and there was 12. So I might have got 6 and 6. I might have got 8 and 4. I might have got 10 and 2. I don't know. But I got 12. I'm hoping one of them's a rooster. So my luck, all of them will be a rooster. But I'm wanting at least one of them to be a rooster. Snake away is the best stuff I've found. Are they around your house? Are they out in your chicken pit? Where are they, Bonnie? Are they near a chicken pen? Or are they just around your house? I mean, I don't know if you have chickens. I don't. Where's the main area you're finding them? Around the house. Okay. Go get you some mothballs. Get you some knee-high pantyhose. Put you some mothballs inside those knee-high pantyhose. Throw them under your house. And it'll keep them out from under your house. Get you some of that snake away. It comes in a big old jug, about the size, not quite the size of a kitty litter jug, but it comes in a pretty good sized jug. Sprinkle that around the edge of your house, on your property, the edge of your property, and that stuff works wonders. And it's called Snake Away. What kind of snake problems are y'all having? I mean, what kind of snakes? Now, I was sitting at the picnic table, was it last week? Week before last? Water moccasins. You're such a butt, Wes. I was sitting at the picnic table up here by the house 2 weeks ago. Yeah, this was about 2 weeks ago, and I put my foot down. I thought I set my foot on a stick. And Well, I felt it, kind of roll. I thought my foot just rolled off a stick. Next thing I know, my son's a screaming, and then I get warped beside the leg. And I'm like, what in the world are you? I mean, he's 32 years old. I thought, he's 6'4" and like a big old grizzly bear. And I thought, why in the world are you screaming like a girl? Look down. Well, shoot, I'd put my foot on a snake. It's just a little rat snake, or, well, don't guess it was a little rat snake. It's pretty good, about like that. Probably about right at 2 foot long. Between 18 inches and 2 foot. Anyway, he's screaming and jumping around like a girl. I told him, I said, it's about that time. I said, no, it's just he cut that sucker in half. I told him, I said, Dad, Bernie, boy, that was just a little rat snake. So, but anyway, I wasn't paying attention, and I put my foot on it. Crazy dog. And then the other day, I went out to the chicken pen and was trying to help a chicken, and evidently I stepped on a snake that had fangs. I felt my foot. I felt something hit my foot, but I was too busy messing with the chicken to pay attention. And it hit me on the toe. So, I was too busy messing with the chicken, trying to get the chicken in. And then when I get to the house, I look down. It had to have been a dry bite, because all it happened was my toe swelled up a little bit, and you could see puncture marks. But whatever it was a dry bite. I figure it's probably a copperhead. But now when I go out there in my flip-flops, because that's what I was wearing, was flip-flops, I pay attention to where I'm stepping. But I felt whatever it was hit me. I just thought I stepped wrong. And then I come in the house and I show Rick, I said, look, I think I just got snake bit. He goes, well, you don't go to the doctor? I said, no. Well, I wear flip-flops pretty much year round. You know that. But I said, look, because you could see where it's like it. How I explain it? It's like it hit and grazed off. Yeah, I got snake bit on the toe and didn't realize I got snake bit on the toe. It just, it had to have been a dry bite. I think it was more just a, hey, I'm here tap. I think it was a love tap saying, get back. Well, honey, if I'd have seen it was a snake, I'd have been screaming like a little girl. Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa. I hate using it. I hate using it. I have snake boots, but it's just too hot to wear them. Rick says, I brought them home to you for a reason. Yeah, but it's too hot to wear them. I guess I need to get them out and start wearing the blame things. But if I'd have seen it was a snake, girl, I'd have been screaming like a little witch. Yeah. But the one that I set my foot on at the picnic table, I just thought a stick rolled. And then when my son went to screaming like a little girl, I had to see what he was screaming about. And I'll admit it excited me at first when I seen it because I thought, oh my Lord, I just put my foot on that thing. But then when I realized what kind of snake it was and me trying to tell him, wait, too late. He had done chopped it in half with a shovel. It's just going to wear a suit of armor. Oh, Lord. Nah, I don't think I would. I ain't testing them. But yeah, I had a hen caught in that netting on the outside of the chicken pen. Goofy thing. And needless to say, I wasn't paying attention to where I stepped in, and evidently I stepped on a snake and got a love tap. I wouldn't check it either. I wouldn't check it either. Not with my foot in it. Mm-mm-mm. No, no, no. You got out the AR if it's Rosewood made you use a 22. I want an AR. Maybe someday. Yeah. Well, you could put them on a mannequin and test them out that way. But y'all, I've been on here an hour and a half. I think I'm going to get off. I got to call Patty. So I'm going to call it a day. Remember, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please don't ever forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one. Bye.